What's happening, everybody? Today's little project is this Redcat controller. It goes to the Gen 8. Pretty much the same basic controller they have for 50% of their trucks, probably. I don't know. Most everything I've had of theirs has had that controller. But anyway, my buddy was driving it today. It's his. And whatever's in there that springs this thing back broke. Still works, but it's hard to drive the truck when it won't go back to center. There's no spring in there, and I don't know, I'm hearing something. So time to take her apart and see what we got going on here. I just thought I'd make a little video in case I find something interesting and anyone else has had this problem. We'll go over that. So to get started, we got about a half a dozen little screws here. They are Phillips, I'm pretty sure. And I do have this little tiny little Phillips bit, so we're going to use that and take care of that. Alright, now took all the screws out. You got a plastic, them two little plastic pieces here, just covers on there. You got to pop them off with your little screwdriver. They come right off, and there's two more screws under them. Okay, now let's see here. Let's see if I can't try to open this up. Well, alright, well, look at there. It fell out of it. I believe that's why the steering wheel has not got a spring. Now we got to find out, is it broke or is it just unhooked? Let me see if I can get this open. I think I'm going to have to maybe pull a sticker off of here. Hold on a minute. Alright, well, I went in and just cut the sticker down the middle there. So, okay, that just pulls right off. Nice. What do we got over here? Let's see. Of course, the damn steering spring, wherever it goes. Sorry, guys. Somewhere in there. See if we can get any view here. See that little prong in the back, very back there? I don't know if you can see it. Apparently that looks like a place the spring should be on. Let me inspect this just a little more. Okay, we see the trigger spring right there. Let's see what's going on here. I can't quite hold this phone. I don't have my little tripod in here yet. I was going to buy one, but I'm going to wait to see if Santa brings it first. Alright, well, I'm sitting there, got all this stuff apart, and I see where it hooks up in here. Well, sure. Hold on one second. Let me get these out the way. You son of a gun. There we go. Anyway, I see where the spring goes right there. When the knob turns, if I can get this just right. There we go. When the knob turns, that goes up. No matter which way you go, it still goes up. So all I gotta do is get that spring to hook on there. Onto that. To hold it down. The problem is, I just noticed on this here spring, it only has one side with a hoop. The damn things broke off on the other end. The whole bell. The loop or whatever you want to call it. So I don't think we're going to be able to fix this unless maybe I can bend and make another loop on the other end, which I don't know if that's even possible. If that's how it mounts, I guess I should probably do a little more research here, because I know it goes on that. I'm trying to get it, makes a shadow every time I bring it up, but I know it goes back there on that piece. I'm going to have to remove all this to get in there now. It kind of sucks. So, let me get busy some more. Alright, well, we got the trigger pulled out with just 3 little screws. Very simple. If you ever have to just like replace that, it's pretty nice, easy setup to do. So, got that out. It looks like the same for the steering wheel. If you ever have changed it, there's like 3 screws. We're going to pull them out and see what we got. Alright, we got this out. Very easy to work on these, by the way. This is nice. There's our spring. Let's see if I can get this right. Right there is where it hooks on the top. And right there is, right here where my thumb is where it hooks on the bottom. So, this little spring is definitely broke. That little piece, if it is in, is missing right there. It's supposed to look just like this end. So now I'm going to try to bend and make my own end on the same spring. Alright, you see I got both ends bent. Yes, my hands are filthy. I just changed a fuel pump in a truck today. But anyway, let's see, we get the focus enough. It's bent on both ends now. I don't know if I got it bent the right way or anything. We're going to put it on here somehow and see if it works. Alright, well there you go. It's on there. She's a little tight, but she moves. I mean, the steering's going to be a little tighter. Don't know if it'll last a real long time. I think it's going to be fine. Let's put it back together and see what it does, but pretty sure. Turn it. See? Turn it either way, she opens. Alright, let's see what happens. Alright, well, I don't know if we can see in there or not. But it's working. Sorry guys. You can see the spring in there working if I can get the camera in the right spot. Being lazy now, I'm over here sitting on the couch working. But anyway, there we go. My battery or my phone don't have enough juice quite to light up the light. There we go. I promise I'm going to get some better stuff so I can not have this problem with my angles. But it seems to be working very well. I think it's going to be fine. Let's get it back together. Alright guys, also in case you didn't see me take this the chipboard out, these 2 plugs right up here in the front right there, the one right here is for the steering, the one next to it's for your throttle, which are these 2 wires. You pretty much plug those in before you slide the first piece in here. Alright guys, you got that slid right back in. It just slides right onto that half. Plugs in right up in there for those 2 plugs. And then we got 2 more plugs right here. You really can't get them 2 wrong. Now these up in here for the throttle and for the steering, you could get those backwards. They are actually the same exact plug side by side. So just make sure you pay attention to which one's the green and which one's not, you know, the brown right there or whatever. It's no big deal. The UR2 is the throttle, UR1 is the steering. But anyway, now all that slides right in. Just say 3 little screws on that, 3 screws on that. Everything is very simple on that controller. I like the way they made it actually. It's no complication to taking apart. Alright, here we go. Again, on these pieces here, these are the only ones that are hiding 2 screws. And you'll see they just popped right back on, probably. They should. So, like I said, those are the only 2 you really got to figure out how to get off to get the screws. And I just used this really super tiny flathead and was able to just get in there and pry them off without damaging nothing. But got the spring back. So there you go, Clint. That's first time taking apart the Redcat controller. I'm glad I did. Now I know how they work, and it seems to be a pretty well built little controller, but simple to work on. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope that helps somebody. Peace.